So, I have a huge announcement for you guys. We found out the gender of our baby. Yay! We're so super excited. Obviously, let's get the obvious out of the way. We're in a new background. This was in my May favorites. It's going to be in every video from here on out because we're in my bedroom, obviously. I had to move makeup rooms, if you don't know, because I'm pregnant. In case you are new to my channel, I am due October 13th. We have a little girl, Emily, who's 3.5, whom we adopted. We've had her for almost 2 years. We officially adopted her in November of this past year, and yeah, so she moved rooms into my makeup room, and the other room is going to be the baby's nursery. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a background story before, and I'm going to disable comments down below, not to be like mean or anything. I'm just going to disable them, or I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I may disable them just so it's a surprise to you guys, but I want to give you a little bit of a background story. So Andres, which is my husband, he asked me a few weeks ago. We found out June 3rd, which happened to be his birthday, so that was kind of nice. That was, fun for him. But yeah, so he had asked me about a week before that if there was any possible way that I would be okay with him knowing the gender before me. And I was kind of taken back at first. I was like, why? I don't understand. And he's like, I just want something special for me. He's like, you get to go through all these amazing things. Like, you get to experience being pregnant and feeling the baby move and all these neat things. And he's like, I don't get to experience anything besides being your partner in it. And he's been so super amazing, so sweet. I mean, he caters to me in every way possible, even when I don't need him to. He's just the most amazing husband I could ever ask for. And so I was like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, and I am okay with that. So that was our plan going into it. Like I said, our appointment was June 3rd. We went in, and I had the sonogram. It was an abdominal ultrasound, and yeah, I guess I was just laying there, and I got to see the baby move, and the little feet and everything. We got to see it all, and so I think they're called sonographers. The sonographer was like, okay, we're fixing to find out what the sex is, and I'm like, okay. So I just kind of looked up towards the ceiling, and she typed it on the screen, and he got to see, and he was like huge poker face. I was so shocked. I thought for sure he would crack immediately and he would tell me and he wasn't gonna last, but he actually did an amazing job keeping it from me. Our appointment was early in the morning, so I had to go to work right after that. So I went to work. About 2 hours later, I'd say, I see him pulling up. He comes inside and he's like, hey. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, I have a surprise for you. So I'm like, okay. I thought he was going to wait an entire day. That was our original agreement, that he was going to wait an entire day for me to find out what the gender was. So he's like, I have a surprise for you. I said, okay. And I happened to work with my mom at my main job. She is one of my bosses. So my mom was there and my other boss was there, and he came in and he was like, do you want the surprise? I said, yeah, okay. So he came in with this black bag that had, I could tell, clothes in it from Carter's, but I couldn't see like what color they were or anything. So he walked in and he was like, surprise. And I said, what am I supposed to do? He said, open it, you'll see what the gender of our baby is. I'm like, are you sure? I thought you wanted to hold it from me. And he's like, no, I want you to know now. I said, okay. The second I opened the bag, and like he had wrapped it in a black tissue paper, so he was really trying to make me not see it. The second I opened it, I saw a little booty and the color of it, and I just started bawling. I was so happy. I just was ecstatic, and I just couldn't believe that he had kept it from me. So I know you guys are like, what is it? What is your problem? Like, why are you talking so much and not telling us? So I am going to insert a picture here showing you guys what I showed my family and friends when we found out what the sex was. surprise, we're having a baby girl. I am so super thrilled, so excited and shocked at the same time. I actually took that picture. He had purchased, when I was opening the bag, he had purchased like 3 outfits that of course were all hot pink, some like pink booties, some pink little flip-flops, like all newborn size. Oh, they were just so cute. And like I said, I started crying. My mom started crying. Andres started tearing up. I mean, it was just like a crazy moment. And it was so special because, I mean, it would have been just as special had I found out when we were getting the ultrasound. I would have been just as excited, but it was such a neat way to surprise me. I was just thrilled. And he was so happy that he got to pick out the baby's first set of clothes, and I was like so happy to, like, I'm just tearing up thinking about it. I was so happy to give that to him and to allow him to have that special moment. Okay, let me get it together. I was very happy for him because it's true, you know, the man in the relationship doesn't get to experience everything that the woman does, and it's such a blissful feeling, and it's just amazing, and it makes me sad that he doesn't get to experience it at the same time. So for him to be able to have this really made me happy. So now that I'm like a tearful mess, we were just so excited. So of course my boss was like, go home, like leave, it's his birthday and y'all need to celebrate, like you're having a baby girl. And I was so excited. Honestly, like I honestly thought we were going to have a boy, but that's just because the Chinese calendar told me that. And my grandma also had held my wedding ring over my tummy, and if it goes straight, it's a boy, and if it goes in a circle, it's a girl, or something like that. And it showed that it was supposed to be a boy. So I am not like horribly superstitious, but somewhat superstitious. So I was thinking that, you know, we were gonna have a boy, which I was completely fine with. But Emmy and Andres swore it was a girl. Like, Emmy kept saying, oh, it's my baby sister, like every day. And he swore it was a girl too. And it's so funny because everyone thought it was a girl. Like, all of my family and friends thought I was having a girl, except a few of my friends thought I was having a boy, and me. Everyone else thought it was a girl. And everyone else was right. I was completely wrong because I thought for sure it was going to be a boy. And of course both of us would have been happy with either sex because it's, you know, I mean, we already have Emmy, so either one would have been, either she's going to have a sister and have somebody really close, or we're going to have a boy and she'll have a little brother to be protective over like I was with my brother. And it just, either way, we were just thrilled. So he was really excited because he loves having a little girl. He loves treating her, Emmy, like a princess, and he loves the special attention that daddy gets. You know, he loves it. So I know that he's super thrilled that we're having another girl. And so yeah, anyway, it is a baby girl. I'm so excited. So now the next surprise is her name. So this is actually another little, just a tiny story. I had actually picked out a name, and this is a problem with not telling all your friends' names, because then they have children and then they end up having the same baby name as you, and what are you gonna do? So that happened with one of my friends. I had actually considered a few different names. Like always, most girls think of baby names and they just, I don't know. So I had already picked out a boy name and a girl name, and Andres and I had already talked about it. Those are the names that we wanted if it was a girl or a boy. So this name, like I was saying, was a mutual decision. We both really love the name. We think it's super pretty and just can't wait for a little girl to be here. So her name, without further ado, is going to be Madeline Grace Mendoza. And I just like, just saying it, like, it's still hard for me to believe that it's a she. Like, I keep calling her the baby or it, or it just still hasn't really registered with me. So, or you know, it's hard for me to even refer to her as Madeline because I don't know. I'm so used to, for 20 weeks now, more than 20 weeks, I've just been the baby or it, or, you know, I don't know. So yeah, we're super thrilled. And the reason we picked Madeline is because originally I had wanted Adeline, but then, like I said, one of my friends named her daughter Adeline. So I stuck an M on that sucker and called her Madeline. So the spelling, I will put it right here, but it's Madelynn. middle name Grace, and then of course Mendoza. So I'll put it here so that you guys can see it, but we're super excited. And then of course we plan on calling her Maddie for short, just because that's a really cute nickname. So I just really wanted to say thank you to you guys. I feel like I am a complete mess. Freaking hormones are kicking my butt, I'm telling you guys. But I just really wanted to say thank you because y'all have been so super supportive. Okay, really trying to get it together here, I promise. Y'all have been so super supportive and just downright sweet about the entire thing. I have not had one single negative comment about us being pregnant or anything. Nothing. So I really appreciate that. I know that you guys care about me just like I care about you, and you're genuinely happy for us, and that makes me so happy. And when you guys leave comments thinking that I'm gonna think you're weird or a stalker, like, that's not the truth at all, because I was happy for Michelle 1218, and I don't even know her. She has no clue who I am. I feel like a stalker sometimes with her, and I was happy for It's Judy Time and Benji Man TV, like when they had Juliana. You know, when you watch somebody every day or you watch somebody in their videos and stuff like that, you can't help but relate to them and feel like you know them in real life. So what you guys feel with me, I totally feel with other YouTubers. So I completely understand. Please don't ever feel like I think bad of any of you guys, because I love you all. Seriously, you guys keep me making videos, because sometimes when I'm super busy and I just don't have time or whatever the case may be, a sweet comment from you guys just always uplifts me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I was so happy and thrilled to be able to share this with you guys. I did also want to share with you how far along I am, because I know different doctors give you different opinions on finding out the gender and when to announce your name and stuff like that. So today I am 21 weeks and 5 days, so almost 22 weeks, and we just found out June 3rd what she is going to be. So hopefully it's a she and the sonographer didn't get it wrong, because, you know, we've already picked up some cute baby girl things, so hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, so if you are currently expecting, my doctor told me that it was easiest to find out the sex of the baby between 18 and 22 weeks, depending, like, if you're having a girl. If you're having a boy, it's a lot easier to tell early on. So yeah, I hope that you guys are excited, and I'm so excited and so blessed. We can't wait to meet Madeline, and I can't wait to introduce her to you guys. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!